What is going on, guys? So in today's video we're going to be talking about some of the new fossil cards that we got and the pack art. We'll go over that now in a sec. So the first card we have, I remember playing this card in Tag Force. This is Efflorescent Knight or Weathering Knight, whatever. It's a level 4 Earth Rock effect monster, 2000 attack, defense 1200. You can use the first effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, or if this card is destroyed by battle, you can add from your deck to your hand one fossil fusion or one card that specifically lists fossil fusion. Once per turn, to an end phase, this card loses 600 attack. So this is your searcher. It's an okay card, it's not too bad. The artwork's pretty cool. Then we have all of the fusion monsters, which I was worried we wouldn't get, and sorry for recording this on my phone, it's just very early again. They keep bringing it out at a specific time. The next one is Fossil Warrior Skull Knight. It's a level 6 Earth, 2400 attack. You can see the stats there. It requires one rock monster and one of your opponent's level 5 or 6 monster in the graveyard. Has to be used with fusion or fossil fusion. If it attacks a defense fission monster with piercing, if it attacks a monster, destroys it, you can attack twice, and then you can banish this card and tag one monster in the field and destroy that monster. Then the next one, actually the artwork looks really cool. This one is Fossil Warrior Skullbone. This one is level 4, 2000 attack. It requires one rock monster and one level 4 or lower your opponent's monsters in the graveyard. It has to be used fossil fusion. You can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase, and then you can banish this card from the graveyard and add a time stream, which is actually really cool. Then we have his biggest boss monsters, Jim Crocodile Cook's biggest monster, which was actually, I'm surprised they made this card, but the artwork just looks so much cooler. This is Fossil Dragon Skull Geass. It's a level 8 Earth Rock Fusion effect monster, attack 3500. It requires one rock monster and one level 7 or higher monster in your opponent's graveyard. It has to be used fossil fusion. It can change the attack and defense of an opponent's monster. It can inflict double battle damage, and it can inflict piercing damage. That's really cool. And then we have Fossil Dragon Skullgar, which I remember was like he fused like a car or something. Anyway, this level 4 Earth Rock Fusion, 2400 attack. It requires a rock monster and level 4 lower monster in the graveyard. Has to be used fusion summon with fossil fusion. It can inflict piercing damage, and then you can banish this card from the graveyard to add a fossil fusion. So you can run like instant fusion to get rid of these things and search. Then we have, I remember this card, this is a time stream. You can target one fossil fusion monster and basically fusion summon another fusion monster with 2 levels higher. So if you summon Skullgar, you can go into this guy, Skull Knight. Basically, that's the way it works. Pretty much just upgrade your monsters in case your opponent only runs very low level monsters. During your main phase, step turn this card sent to graveyard. You can banish both this card and one fossil fusion monster in your graveyard, target one fossil fusion monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. So that's kind of cool. Then this is a brand new card as far as I know, Specimen Inspection. Maybe he did use this, I'm not sure. You can only activate one card of this card once per turn. You can reveal of one fossil fusion in your hand, send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, declare one monster type and level, and if you do that, your opponent sends one monster declared type and level from their hand, deck, or graveyard. So fill in your opponent's graveyard, it's kind of nice. Then for the last card we have Miracle Rapture. It's send one level 4 lower rock monster from your deck to the graveyard, then one fossil fusion is in your graveyard. Then if fossil fusion is in the graveyard, draw a card. Nothing major there. So that is it for all the cards. Next I just want to talk about the cover art. So as you can see, this is Jim Crocodile Cook's main boss monster, which is the big guy, and then up above him we have the number C gate, which was the main bad guy, I think. It was Excel, not too sure. And then this little guy in the bottom right, the pink robot thing, is actually the Vrains. I remember this character. This guy's, I think he's called Roboppy, and he was the robot of I that was brought to life, and he was a good duelist or whatever. So it looks like them characters are going to be getting extras cards. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and good luck.